Command Center access granted. Welcome to the Command Center, Captain. Engaging forward control panel.
All right, well, thank you. Welcome aboard. Hey, my name is Vale here with Golden Character Design, diving behind the scenes of game development. And tonight, it's time for a Golden Spotlight session where we get to meet another developer and get to know them and their project a little bit instead of just watching me do my thing, because we all know we get enough of that, right? So I would like to, once I get all my controls here figured out, welcome in our special guest. You might, if you've been on the stream before, know him as Idrinth. If not, then you probably don't know him as Bjorn Butler. But he is a longtime software engineer who says he's now messing around in the text-based role-playing space. We're going to get to take a look at that with Wolfgang AI. It's yet another open-source project of his. And he says, for his ever-shrinking free time, I think we can all relate to that. Without further ado, please welcome our guest, Bjorn.
Thank you very much, Vale.
And
absolutely. Welcome everyone.
Let me turn your mic up a little bit here. We'll get you there. And it looks like it didn't switch you on screen either. So that's all right. We'll get that situated. As we welcome folks in, thanks for wandering in. Welcome into our Spotlight program. And let's do this here. I mean, what would it be without some technical difficulties? You know, it would be good. We can't have that.
It would be odd. If there's no technical difficulties, that would just be odd. I mean, we're talking halfway around the world.
That's true.
Enough.
That's true. It's a great point. Bjorn joins us all the way from Germany. I say all the way. You might be tuning in from Germany, so it might be right around the corner from you. I'm in Vegas, so we've got a little bit of distance between us, including time. We appreciate you joining us, whatever time zone you are in. And thank you, Bjorn, for joining us at such an odd hour for you. Thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
Oh, welcome in Attack the Dawn.
I'm excited.
Awesome. Yeah, glad to have folks as they trickle in. We will welcome you here to our stream. And, we're excited. Find out about text-based adventure games. You know, that takes me back to kind of, old school.
An officer
right?
has arrived in Command Center.
Welcome in, Sir Ludum. Welcome to the program and aboard the vessel. Thank you for joining us here. Yes, indeed. Welcome in. All right. Well, before we dive into what Wolfgang AI is and how that all works, let's take a moment just to get to know Bjorn and, kind of what you do, where you're at. You talked about software engineer. How long have you been doing this? How long have you been at this?
I've been paid as a software engineer since 2010, February 2010 to be exact. So long time by now, 15 years. I mostly work with PHP, started with an apprenticeship, and play around with a lot of languages all in all.
That's fun.
Including Python for this project, for example.
Very nice.
Which means I come from the web development part of the development area generally.
Yeah, so this what you're about to introduce for us is actually web-based, correct?
Exactly. It's the easiest way of getting it accessible with mobile and desktop devices, even if some progressive web app support is removed, but it still works absolutely fine with the on-device browser.
Very cool, very cool. And I mean, that's the other interesting thing about this project. I know I'm already jumping into it. I'm like, jumping ahead. But the other interesting thing that we really haven't had with a lot of the projects that have been shared with us in the past is that this is an open source project.
Yeah, exactly. It started as me wanting to try out Python a bit after I had contact with it at work, trying to pretty much deepen my knowledge and get some practice because I noticed at work that I was very slow at it. Um, and I, by chance, found roleplay games as something that was severely lacking, at least once, where the AI didn't take over your character all the time or made up assumptions about the character.
So, were you already playing similar games? Was there something that
Yeah,
captivated your interest that led you to this one?
yeah. I've been trying out playing role-playing game, text-based role-playing games with ChatGPT, Claude AI, and Gemini, um, and they all suffer from the same issue that I was trying to solve afterwards, and that is they take over your character, and suddenly your character has a motivation that is not decided by you, or does something that is not intended by you.
Gotcha,
So,
gotcha.
see, oh, I think
Oh, I'm just trying to move us up to a different screen here, which is not as smooth
yeah.
as I was hoping.
So I was just irritated by Matrix style
Okay.
characters on the screen, to be honest.
Sure, sure. I get that. I get that. All right, let me see. Did that work? That didn't work either. All right, sorry. Let's
Um,
try this one. There we go.
I think it's a void in the genre, yes. I'm not sure how big the void is, to be honest, Attack the Dawn. So there seem to be a lot of people that are absolutely happy with telling stories with AI at the moment. There are a lot of so-called roleplay AIs that present specific characters you can interact with, which also captures a large group of interest at least. And yeah, um, our, I mean, we are 9 people right now who have contributed.
Wow.
Um, so me included. So it's at least something people are interested in. The question is just how many. So I wanted to make sure that despite potential lack of interest, people could still play it. So it's completely runnable locally as well.
Okay, great. So why don't you tell us a little bit about like how you would introduce the game, how you might pitch it, or kind of present it if you were to talk to somebody about it, and while he's doing that, folks, you can also check it out. There's a link right here below in our About section. You can check out and follow the link, which will take you to his X page where you can see portfolio work, or it just has the link directly to this project there. So check that out as well. But yeah, Bjorn, tell us a little bit about what is Wolfgang AI.
So Wolfgang AI is inspired by Dungeons and Dragons like role-playing games. It takes over the game master or dungeon master and presents a world to you so that you can shape it with your actions and that it reacts to you.
Very
That
cool.
would
Very
be my
cool.
pitch.
I know that. No, that's great. That's very succinct. Well said. I know we've got a big D&D player in the audience right now. I don't know how many of you are out there. Feel free to say hi if you're a big D&D adventure type gamer, but I know of one that I see in there for sure. And then I know another one who's a big fan of text-based games. So we've got a few people. Me? Yeah, I might have been pointing a finger at you, Travis. But Attack the Dawn is saying love D&D as well. We got a lot of folks in here, so
An
yeah.
anomaly has been detected
Oh,
within
we'll
range of
let
our scanners.
Jadzia speak
Collecting
for a
data now
moment
to determine potential threats.
as we welcome more folks in. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome in. No matter where
Assessment
you
of
are.
potential
Maybe you
threat
have a normal
complete.
time, not like
Danger is
us.
minimal. Returning to
Um,
condition status blue.
What's normal time? I mean,
neither 3 a.m. nor late in the evening for you.
I
But yeah,
mean, when you're in
the good.
games or game dev, it's all just, whatever works, whatever gets it done.
What is the nice thing about this is that it's pretty role play system agnostic. So you have character sheets. You have the option of providing information to the AI about your character. So what you see in the background right now is, for example, filling out the initial character sheet, which has a wizard for that you must, or you are not forced to use. Sorry, not you must not use. That is a language issue. Um,
No worries, no worries.
and yeah, on the technical level, we are using the character sheet, we are using the chat history, we are using documents you upload about the world you want to play in, and the world tags that you set to make sure that the theme of the world stays the same and that the context is not lost. Um, Context is a big issue for anything AI because with longer text-based adventures, you have always the issue of that running out of context window size. That's pretty much the memory capacity of the LLM. We are trying to solve that by adding summaries, for example, and searching for related content instead of pushing everything into the memory directly.
Wow. So, what is how would you define? I mean, it seems like the kind of game, the kind of concept that might appeal to multiple audiences. But what would you say is your target audience, like the typical person who you really built this for?
Technically, that would be me or myself.
Right. Sure. Fair
but
enough.
because, um, but yeah, I do have a lot of people I know that love role playing games and don't have a game master handy when they want to play. So that's something for them. For the most part, it's likely never as good as playing in real life with actual people sitting across from you, but you don't always have that option. So
Sure. All right. So, let's see here. We're actually looking at doing something we've never really done on here before, and that is just diving into it live to give it a go and see
An
how,
officer has arrived in command center.
somebody like me struggles with trying something out on the fly. Welcome in, Abomination. Glad to have you. All right.
Abomination.
Let's see.
Oh my,
So,
that might be difficult to find there because it's in one of the subgroups.
oh, there's a better link
It's
that we
just,
should be providing?
yeah, it's Wolfgang-AI.com. That might be the easier way. It's just my
Yeah.
GitHub profile.
Okay, let's just do that. All right, we're getting all kinds of stuff up there. Wolfgang, is it .ai? dash. Okay,
-ai.com.
got it.
And
Okay,
yeah,
there we go.
the stats, by the way, are live. So I'm not lying about any of that. That's the current user base and the current chats. So some people are trying it out.
Nice, very nice. Awesome. Okay, so we'll need to get this link posted for folks because I think the one we posted is only to your X. Let me share this real quick in chat so anyone else can give this a go. And it doesn't want to let me paste it. Why not? I'll just type it. All right, it's going to be stubborn.
Sorry about that.
Oh
I
no,
think
it's
I
okay.
filled the link with 2 links because I had 2 different ones that were relevant.
There you go. There's the direct link here to where you can jump in and play. This is fully playable right now, correct? Like this is not.
Yes.
You guys are still working on adding to it. There's still development going on, but you can jump in and play this game. It is fully available as we speak.
Yes, it's fully available. It's free with limits. So you have 25 messages free, which usually should last you about an hour to 2 hours of role-playing time a day.
Okay. Great.
If you want more, there's obviously a way to support the project, but that is, yeah.
Fantastic.
And we still need to get rid of the bot in the build by list, I see. I thought it was solved.
That's all right. No, it's so do you know any of the rest of the team who's been working on it, or did you encounter all these folks through this project?
I've encountered most of those folks through other projects or other connections. So a couple are from a shared Discord, which is a community of developers. A couple are from my Discord. Feel free to click, by the way. It won't do anything bad to you.
We'll see. I'm not worried about it doing anything bad to me. I'm just
No,
worried about me doing something wrong.
I hope that will not happen. But yeah, some of them I don't even know. So they are just random contributors, but some of them actually came back, which is a good sign for the project.
All right. What is our world like? Please provide keywords separated by commas. So, for all our viewers who are here with us, throw out some likes here. What do you want this world to be? And we'll drop them in. I'm just going to take the first couple I see. We're going to mix and match, so not all from the same person. That way, we're going to make it interesting.
So technically, it's trained heavily on fantasy at the moment because that is one of the major topics. But we can have a sneak peek at the topics used if you want to.
Great.
The API is available. I just need to find the link.
Okay. All right. So Abomination asks like dragons. Can we try that? Like if we put in dragons, great. All right. What else?
Absolutely fine.
Good. What else we got? Somebody else. Give me something so that we don't. We need to mix and match from our audience.
Where do I send you a message? Sending it to everyone.
Yeah, that's fine. Do you just want to send it to me, or do you want to post it for everyone?
I can also post it. That is a JSON file, so it is a bit hard to read in some browsers. But yeah.
Right. All right. Well, we got dragons. I'm not going to take unicorns just because that's from the same person. I got to mix and match. So I took dragons from Abomination. I took forest from Attack. Let's get one more in here. Who else has got something so that we can add our world settings?
You can
And
also do something like science fiction or horror or anything else that you like. It is just floating continent.
Loading
I haven't seen
continent.
that before as a keyword.
We'll see
I
what
mean, I have
happens.
had Tavern. Will just ask you for some. It will try to play music that is matching to your keywords.
Oh, interesting. Do we want the background music? Should I say yes?
It is. You can. You can turn it off in a bit as well.
All right, we'll say yes, and we'll just turn it low if we need to here.
It should be pretty low already. It
Where's
is
the X link? I'm
intentionally.
not seeing anything about. It's. I think it says portfolio. It's got his under the links section in the about page. There's a links section, and it says Idrinth portfolio. If you click on that, it'll take you to the to his page. Okay. What is your character's name? Golden character. Here we go. All right, we got that. What's your character's heritage? Race, species. Okay, we're going to say unicorn. I'm going to take that one from earlier. All right.
That should be
Character's
interesting.
gender. I don't know. What are unicorns? I guess they come in. We're going to say none. I don't know. What does your character wear? Oh, this could be fun. Okay. Anybody? I'm going to take some
A
ideas.
unicorn that wears something that should look interesting. Image generation, by the way, is planned, but we haven't been able to implement it yet. There are some issues with the models that we have
Tutus.
yet to figure out. Tutus, okay.
Okay, they're going out there. We're carrying this to a very unique place, apparently. All right. My daughters may be helping. That's funny.
An anomaly has been detected within range of our scanners.
What is your
Collecting
character's
data now to determine
profession?
potential threats.
We are right now on a Jitsia screen.
Yep.
Someone came in. Welcome in.
Yep. Welcome. Glad
Assessment
to
of
have
potential threat complete. Danger is minimal.
We're taking.
Returning to condition status blue.
Sorry, I'll let her finish talking first. We're taking a look at Wolfgang AI, a text-based adventure game that our guest here, you may know him as Idrinth in the chat. You can say hello. In fact, I hope you do. Hope you'll chime in on as we pick our character here. And set up to just sort of give this a little bit of an introductory run. You guys can also check out from the link in the chat this game for yourself. Drop in and stop on by. Okay, what is our profession? Nobody gave us a profession. We're going to say, okay, a detective. All right, let's call it. We're gonna say our profession is a live stream detective. This is gonna be the most unusual test run you've ever had on this. All right,
Yes.
where is your character? Welcome in, Hybrid Avenger.
Hi, Hybrid. Nice to see you.
Where's our character? Our character is in.
It can be anything from location type, like village, to the named city, technically, or named planet. So you have choices here.
We are in Attack Said Forest. Yeah.
Somewhere.
Okay. Let's say we're gonna say a clearing in the forest where we like to spend time. I don't know. All right, we're gonna try that. What is their purpose there? Oh, well, I sort of kind of jumped the gun, didn't I? To
maybe.
relax before the big day. What is our character's mood?
That is pretty much context for the proposed start. So
Not jumping the gun, pre-thinking it. There you I like that.
Proximity warning. Humanoid life form identified and has set a course to match our own.
Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. It might seem scary with that notification, but we actually like people following us. In other circles, that can be a bad thing. But anticipatory. Did I spell that right? No, I spelled that all kinds of wrong. There we go. Anticipatory. There we go. Oh, lonely. Somebody said that. I didn't get that in time. Sorry. What is your weather like? Let's say forest is dark and cool,
gloomy.
but clearing is sunny and nice. What genre does the world fall into? Abomination says, I'm getting excited. Fantasy. All right. We got another somebody else chiming in. Great. Fantasy. Welcome in. Psycho Mermaid. I feel like we need that name in our choices. We should,
So this is just pre-generating your character
Okay.
sheet, so you have something there, and a proposed starting point.
Okay. Attack the Dawn says, I know, right? This is exciting. Maybe we should have the chat up on the screen. But then I got to take something out. I got to change the view if I do that. Everybody knows how many problems I run into when I do that.
So you now have a character sheet to the right.
Character sheet. All right. Right
That you-
here?
Yeah, it is. That creates a new one with a wizard.
Edit.
You can
Okay.
edit it, delete it, use the wizard to edit it,
Okay.
which is similar to the starting wizard. And it contains most of the information you gave for the starting point. So the AI will know that we are playing a unicorn in a tutu.
Okay. Right. So, do we want to go ahead down to our text here?
This is
Am I-
the.
Or
you
do we need
might
to
want
do
keep your
something with her? Go ahead.
You
I'm sorry.
might want to keep your mouse over the text field to keep it big.
There you go. All right. Yeah, it's small.
That is-
Hopefully I can read
Yeah.
this. Okay. Ludum says, this is so cool. All right, here we go. We say, as a live stream detective, Golden Character is used to working under pressure and finding solutions to seemingly unsolvable problems. Currently, the unicorn is enjoying a well-deserved break in a sunny clearing in the forest, basking in the light of the sun and enjoying the calm before the storm of a big case. All right, I like it. Despite the relaxing atmosphere, Golden Character's mind is already working on the upcoming challenge. That sounds about right. Anticipating every move and planning strategies to ensure success. The unicorn's pride as a detective and constant drive for excellence are evident in every thought and action, making Golden Character a reliable and respected figure in the community of this floating continent. All right.
So this is the so-called character builder.
Okay.
LLM that is one of the models we are.
An anomaly has been
we have
detected within
trained.
range of our scanners.
Or
Collect
Jadzia is
data
going
now
to
to determine
interrupt you
potential
again.
threats.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I should I've built in a way to turn her off, and I can't remember how to do it.
Assessment of potential threat complete.
Don't worry
Danger is
about
minimal.
it.
Returning to condition
Um,
status blue.
So
Thank you,
this is
Jitsia. All right, go ahead.
this is one of the LLMs we are using. That's the fine-tuned Mistral AI for specifically building introductory texts. If you
Okay.
press send, it
Okay.
will load for a couple seconds to process it with the game master, the actual game master, trying to reply to you.
All right.
Describe your situation.
Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, looks like it gives us a little bit more, and then it asks us to enter our action. There we go. So the next part of our story, as you enter the sunny clearing, is this is still us, or maybe I
No,
didn't?
it's
Oh, okay,
the first one is you,
got it.
and the second one is the game master that answers to
The
your
game
introduction.
master. Okay, got it. As you enter the sunny clearing, you see the golden unicorn resting on the grass, its mane shimmering like strands of sunlit silk. It looks up at you as you approach, its eyes bright and alert beneath the horn that curves like a crescent moon. Good day, traveler. It greets you in a soft yet clear voice. I am Golden Character, a live stream detective at your service. If you have a case that needs solving, I would be happy to help you. Its tone is professional, ready to switch from relaxation to work mode at a moment's notice. This character is pretty good. I like it. As you talk to the unicorn, it suddenly assesses you. Gotcha. Looking for any clues about the nature of your case. If you present it with a problem, it will listen attentively, ready to use its detective skills to find a solution. So we have to give our action. So I guess this is the part where I'm a little confused, and I apologize because this is the risk of doing this live. So, am I placing an action as this person who's walking up to the character, golden character, or am I placing my action as the golden character unicorn?
You would be the gold character unicorn.
Oh, okay, all
It
right.
seems to have an issue with the chaos we created in the answer, but it should figure out that you are the golden character unicorn
Okay.
within 1 or 2 messages latest.
Okay. All right. Okay. I don't.
Because
And I'm curious to know if anyone else in the chat is also already playing this, and because I'm guessing you're a lot further ahead than I am. So if you're playing this as well, please share some thoughts, feedback, share your. Yeah, see, Ludum says I am so playing this right now.
nice.
Psycho Mermaid says I'm not, but this is fun. All right, very cool. Become
I'm really
one
glad
with
to
the
hear
unicorn.
that.
All right, I will become one with the unicorn. We'll okay. All right, here we go. Fully invested in golden character unicorn. Okay, I appreciate that. All right, so I think here we go. I'm going to see what clues I can gather from the attire of the traveler. Where's the tutu? Good question. That is a great question. I don't know. We haven't heard about the tutu yet. All right. See what clues
It should be in the character sheet for sure.
in the character sheet for sure. Got it.
So it might reference it if it comes to anything where it's relevant.
Okay, got it. See what clues I can gather from the attire of the traveler. Is this? I don't know. Is this an appropriate action?
That should work.
Okay. Let's give it a
You
shot.
might want to add who is doing that. So
All right, let's be
I'm
really
trying, or golden
as
character.
the golden character detective. I wish to see what clues I can gather from the attire of the traveler. How's that?
That should be very clear.
Okay, we're gonna give that a shot.
The speed, by the way, is something we are working on. It's
Working
a
on
bit
the
slow
speed.
in my opinion.
Got it. The unicorn's gaze carefully scans your attire, looking for any details that might help it determine your background and potential case. If you are in rags, it may worry about your safety and offer to help you rebuild your life. If you are in finer clothes, it might assume you're a noble or important figure and treat you accordingly. Regardless, the unicorn will remain professional and ready to assist you with your case. So it definitely seems that we are the traveler in the eyes of the.
Yes, I will list it as a bug.
Listed
That
as a
is-
bug. All right.
that should be the case, but
All right. Well, that's all
glad
right.
we found it.
So, let's see. All right. Well, we will tell. Let's see. I need somebody who's like got some good role playing experience to guide me here. Some ideas. I don't feel like this is my my norm, especially now that I'm not. A good bug is a found bug. There you go.
Exactly, and Attack the Dawn, I think I will know where the issue is coming from. We had to reprioritize specific elements of the system message that is controlling how the LLM reacts to prevent issues with looping in later stages of role playing when you have a lot of messages in there.
Gotcha.
That might have reduced the likelihood of it picking up which character you actually are by accident, and we didn't notice while testing.
Gotcha.
You can send it a message that you are golden character.
Yeah. Should we just try that?
That will usually fix that as a workaround.
Okay. Let's try it. I'm gonna say I am golden character, not the traveler. How's that?
Yep, that should work.
Should we add something more to this though? Or keep it simple?
Yeah, if you can add more to that, I would add 2 line breaks so it sees it as 2 separate parts, and
Gotcha.
then. But that again is hacking around with the LLM. That is not something you usually need.
Ludum, you said you were playing the game. I'm gonna assume that yours is going a lot smoother and friendlier than.
Hopefully.
I knew. See, I knew I would break it. I knew I'd find a bug. Right? That's how it's me. You know, if you go back and you watch any of my streams, it's chock full of bugs.
Yeah, I'm actually happy that we found that bug because that is
good.
likely easy to fix.
It's repeating itself quite a bit, just trying to get a feel for how to play. Okay, so if you have any tips for Ludum as he navigates, you can throw that out there, and I'll draft a response.
So repeats usually mean it doesn't understand what you want. Send me your ID, Ludumit. I'll just add some.
Oh, very nice. Thank you. Did you catch that, Ludum? Send your ID, and he'll add some turns for you. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Let's try something.
That is embarrassing if it is now running around even more in loops than before.
You know, it happens. It happens. Don't you
Yeah.
know? No, I think people are excited about the whole concept and getting to kind of get a taste for it, and so I definitely encourage y'all to jump in on your own, and maybe we'll get some tips here on how to um, create a better user experience on your journey through this than mine. But we're doing fine. We're getting an interesting story. I just need to figure out how to. Hopefully, it'll recognize me as the character now. So now, what do we want to do? Um, let's see. I guess let's ask the traveler. Text based adventure. Heck yes. I am so stoked to get a good hang of this, right? All right. I'm going to ask the traveler about his case or about his problem. All right. Let's see if that's enough to get us in the direction that we're going here.
Hope we didn't break it entirely by accident.
Uh-oh. I mean, that
That
sounds like me.
yeah, that's I didn't deploy fixes today. So maybe there was something in there that fixed something from yesterday. I just wanted it stable enough for the issue tonight.
Sure. Fair enough. Okay, the golden character or the golden unicorn looks at you expectantly, waiting for you to present your case. Its gaze is careful, ready to pick up any details that might help it solve your problem. I am a detective, ready to help you with any issue you might have. It says it says its tone is professional and ready for action. What is your problem? A missing person, a stolen item, or perhaps a mystery that needs solving? Its eyes sparkle with excitement at the thought of a new case. All right. Well, it definitely didn't kind of switch us over to that character. So maybe we just need to embrace the fact that we're the visitor. Um, we still get to deal with this golden unicorn. So we just need to present it a case, it sounds like. So um, I need to find my missing bug. His name is Buggy. And uh,
We
he
got Carl as a
he
name.
was what's that? Carl? Oh,
Carl as
Carl.
the name.
Okay. All right, we'll change it. I like it. His name is Carl, and he was at home yesterday, but is missing now. Carl is better. I agree. I like Carl. I need to find my missing bug. His name is Carl. He was at home yesterday, but he's missing now. If I can help you, I'd like to accompany you on this quest. Does this need to be in like quotes or anything since I'm talking and it's not really an action? I don't know.
Y- It is easier for it to recognize it if it's in quotes, but
So I'm going to
usually
put,
it does without it.
I'm going to start this a little better then. I'm going to say, I tell the unicorn, quote. There we go. All right, we're going to try that. All right, processing this. Hey, I want to thank everybody for joining us as we try out Wolfgang AI text adventure based game and open source project. You can check it out as well. Link is in the chat. And appreciate you taking time out of your evening to just hang with us and to get to know Bjorn and this great project. This is cool. Let's see. What do we got? Okay.
Let
Roll
me interrupt you.
boundaries. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Roll boundaries. This is
That's what came
interesting.
up. Roll
That
boundaries.
is.
New?
I think it just sent you the system message back. That is scary.
Attack the Dawn has a question. So, as far as the open source, does that mean it's open for people to mod it, or what was the reasoning behind making it open source?
I wanted it to be usable by everyone, no matter who. And I wanted to make sure that even if I'm not developing on it, other people can still improve it. So modding, in a way, yes. Ludum.
Proximity warning. Humanoid life
Sorry,
form
I'll butcher your
identified and
name.
has set a course to match our own.
Ludamalit?
The character you create should be the one that it's referring to. It seems that we have an issue with the system prompt that didn't turn up with our testing. So there might be misunderstandings there.
Yeah, this is interesting. Roll boundaries. You are the world reacting to players. Control
That is
NPCs and environment only.
Yeah, this is pretty much its guidelines that you just
It's
got.
guidelines for the, yeah, gotcha.
It gets also player character data and information that might be related from the history of your chat.
All right. Well, we did. It looks like we did get a message at the end of all this info. So skipping down here to the bottom, we got. Let's see. Boom. Okay, the golden unicorn looks at you carefully, its gaze full of curiosity and a hint of worry. A missing bug, you say? That is certainly an unusual case. If you can provide me with more details
An
about
anomaly has
Carl.
been detected within range of our scanners.
Jadzia's
Collecting data
at
now
it
to
again.
determine
Sorry.
potential threats.
You know, it is good though because we're keeping an eye outside the window, making sure all the activity out there is safe.
Assessment of potential threat complete.
Yeah, and we're
Danger
not losing
is
bugs.
minimal. Returning to condition status blue.
All right, and it is safe, so we're good to proceed. Okay, if you can provide me with more details about Carl, such as his species, size, and any distinctive marks, I might be able to help you find him. Its tone is professional, ready to switch from relaxation to work mode at a moment's notice. Would you like to accompany me on this quest? It asks, its eyes sparkling with the excitement of the thought of a new adventure. I would be happy to have you by my side as long as you're prepared for whatever dangers might lie ahead. If you provide more details about Carl, the unicorn will use its detective skills to help you find him. If you decide to accompany the unicorn, it will lead you through the forest, its gaze constantly scanning for any sign of the missing bug. Okay, well, we definitely want to go along. Go along with golden character. I mean, you always want to hang out with golden character, right? That's the bottom line here.
Definitely.
Okay. Then, truth. Thank you. Go along with golden character. All right, and then we want to. We need to provide some more details about our missing bug. I don't know. Let's see. Our bug. Let's see, and then tell the unicorn that Carl is sometimes invisible.
Poor unicorn.
I mean, you know, if you're asking me to be creative, This is what you get.
Yeah.
All right. Again, you guys check out the link on the About page. That'll take you to. I keep having to bounce between the names. I'm like not sure what to call it. So we've got
If
two
you
different
send,
names. So Bjorn
Proximity warning. Humanoid
or
life form
Idrinth.
identified and has
Either
set a
way,
course to match our own.
you're going to see him in text there as Idrinth, and you're going to in real life. I don't know if he goes by Bjorn. That's his name, but
yes,
we haven't actually
that's my
confirmed
name.
that's what he goes by. Uh, thank you for the follows. Those of you who have jumped in and joined us, we appreciate the follows. Thank you for that. We hope to not discourage you here.
I
in
mean,
this
I can prove
process.
that my name is
All right.
Bjorn.
Oh, I believe you. We're gonna. There you go. Got to have name tag. Prove it. There you go.
With special characters to the limit.
All
But yeah,
right. Let's see. So we
so
got.
there's
Go ahead.
also rewards for feedback, by the way. There's a feedback form attached, and I reward
Ooh.
feedback with extra messages
Ah,
that you
very
gain.
cool. Thank you, Book Dragon. This is
Thanks,
really
Book
cool. There you go. There you go. For anybody who didn't catch that, that deserves repeating. That's awesome. So there are rewards for feedback on the game. If you're playing this and you provide feedback using the form, is it this tally feedback form right here
Yes.
at the top? Okay. So use that tally feedback form there and add your feedback. And he just said that he rewards feedback with additional turns. So very cool. I love it.
Yep.
Very nice. All
The
right.
turns also refresh every half hours by one
Ah,
turn. So
by one
you
turn?
gain them
Okay.
one turn every half hour. So on most people will have something like 30 messages a day. That is the estimate
Okay. There you go.
for users.
So an extra turn every 30 minutes. So, all right. All right. Well, here in our little story, Carl. Well, this is interesting. Now we're being told a little bit more about Carl by the game master here. Carl is a small, translucent bug with a few bright pink spots on his exoskeleton. He's also capable of becoming invisible at will, so he might be difficult to find. You explain, hoping that the unicorn's detective skills would be enough to locate the elusive bug. I love that. I love how it took what I said and turned it into a much better crafted thing. That's pretty good. A bug with the ability to become invisible, you say. That does complicate things. But do not worry, I'm up for the challenge. Shall we set off to find Carl? The unicorn asks, its eyes sparkling with excitement at the thought of a new adventure. If you decide to accompany the unicorn, it will lead you through the forest, its gaze constantly scanning for any sign of the missing bug. If you prefer to wait, the unicorn will continue its search on its own, reporting back to you when it finds any new information. All right, well, it didn't get the fact that we already want to go along, so we'll just say that again. Go with the unicorn.
Maybe add an I will or something like that in front of it. That could be sufficient.
Okay. I will go with the unicorn. Or maybe we'll use Abomination's recommendation there and change this to I will accompany the unicorn. Use the same wordage, verbiage. Okay. I will accompany the unicorn. Okay. Let's go with that. We're going.
it's a limitation of the LLM somewhat, that sometimes messages just get misunderstood.
Gotcha. There was an unexpected error trying to send the message. Please reload the message and try again if that doesn't fix it. Okay.
You can
Company.
just press send again. Usually that might just be a back-end hiccup.
It's a fellowship to find Carl. There we go.
I'll note that down.
Uh-oh. Still getting the error. See, I told you if I'm the one who plays this that it would break it. I warned you up front.
Yeah, I see. And I don't mind at all, to be honest. Let me
One
just have a look
bug to
what's
rule
going
us
on.
all. That's good attack. Nice.
It's not under load, that's good.
By the way, we are also live on YouTube. If there's anybody who finds it more convenient, you can't chat on YouTube though. I mean, you can, but you won't be, able. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just going to be quiet and say welcome to anybody on Twitch or on YouTube. Thanks for being here. There you go. I'm just going to move on from there.
You could try reloading the page, because it
Reload the
seems
page.
Yep, that seems to
Wait.
be...
Okay.
Maybe copy out the message first if you want to keep it.
We only wrote like 5 words, so I'm not overly worried about it. Okay. I would like to accompany the unicorn, please. There we go. All right, we're gonna try that.
That is
Abomination.
something I will need to look into, because there is no error logs whatsoever from that.
Well, I mean, I gotta say, it's the user. It's
But this...
I break everything I touch. Code wise. Still getting that unexpected error trying to send the message. Wow.
Yeah, could not get successful response from LLM, found an error. The LLM
Okay.
has issues. So that is not good.
Well, let's take this opportunity to ask a few more questions directed at you, if you don't mind, so that we can, I definitely encourage those of you who are here with us watching, try this yourself and see how it goes for you. I'm sure your experience will be a lot better than mine. And then you can even use that feedback form to provide your thoughts and feedback and even get more turns so you can keep playing. And it's just going to turn into this snowball effect, because you're going to get hooked and love it. And you're going to get to play and play and play. And so that leads me to my next question. Like, other than the bug fix, what's kind of the plan as you move forward? Are you looking to create more depth, more environments? Like, what's kind of the goal moving forward with it?
So first things first would be image generation, so that you can also see what is going on if you want to. Making it optional, also consume messages, because it is relatively expensive in terms of time. So can't really do that on the fly for everything.
Sure.
More music, because right now the music is limited to, I think, around 30 songs total. And we are working on a redesign to make it look, well, less 90s than it does now.
Actually, Attack was just saying, I'll definitely try it. It takes me back to the 90s where I played text-based games on my own computer. So
I found the issue, by the way. I did have a look.
okay.
There is a configuration issue on the LLM side that seems to run out of memory in some cases. So not something I can fix right away. I'm not sure why it's happening here.
No problem, no problem. I mean, it's fun getting to try it out. All I gotta say is I warned ahead of time. It'll probably break if I'm the one that does it, and sure enough, so it's my curse. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm glad everybody's psyched about it. How long have you worked on the project? Like, when did you
An
start this
anomaly has
one?
been detected within range of our scanners.
Mid-June.
Collecting data now to determine potential threats.
Let's just welcome
Well,
into the new person.
yeah, welcome into the
Assessment
folks.
of potential threat complete. Danger is minimal.
So I
Returning
started
to
around
condition
mid-June
status
with the
blue.
project. The initial version was pretty much the game master untrained and just attaching it to a usable backend. The character sheet is also something that will look nicer in the future. The ticket is open. We just didn't have time yet to fix it. So right now it's YAML. It's
Yeah.
readable. It's not perfect.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely, like when you said June, I was like, wait a minute, June? That's that was just
Yeah.
we just passed June, so
Yeah,
it
it's
hasn't
about 3
been.
months old.
Yeah, wow, okay, that's some quick work.
Yeah. So right now, Book Dragons cannot run multiplayer. It is something I am looking into, but I'm not sure yet how or when that will drop, if it will at all. Because right now it is very, very strictly separated between different users to make sure that privacy is not only GDPR compliant, but
Yeah,
above that already high bar.
that makes a lot of
Thanks to the
sense.
minute. So, yeah, the privacy is also the reason why we are not asking for an email address at all. So the only thing we have from you is a user ID and a hashed password. So there's no way we can use it anywhere else, even if we get hacked.
Nice, very nice.
Or you can obviously run it locally. I mean, I assume your machine can easily run that actually.
I'm sure it can, but maybe not while I'm streaming.
Yeah, not while you're streaming, most likely, because it also uses the graphics cards or card.
Gotcha,
But
gotcha.
yeah, it is slower when you run it locally, though.
Oh, okay. So do
Because
you download? Is there a download for it then, or?
you would just clone the repository
Oh, gotcha. God, that makes sense. Okay.
and then
Yeah.
run the local Docker Compose file that is
Gotcha.
pre-configured to work locally and should run on most gaming machines at least.
Gotcha. So I'll be honest, from my perspective, I've never personally worked on an open source program before. So I'm curious to know, like, do you have sort of assigned roles or assigned areas that you're working on? Or is it sort of more of like a volunteer free for all where people just say, hey, I'm going to dive in and add this? How does that go?
It's a mixture. You
Okay.
have at least one maintainer. In this case, it's me, who controls the main project and is the one who decides if something goes in or not.
An anomaly has been detected within range of our scanners.
Okay.
Collecting data now to determine potential threats.
I'm going to try to make an adjustment here. Actually, let me see. I'm going to search for my button that turns
Assessment
her
of
off.
potential threat complete.
No worries.
Danger is minimal. Return
Go-
into condition
go ahead.
status blue.
People either take issues or create them to ask if they can add something, usually. And usually I'll say yes if it makes any sense whatsoever and doesn't lead to issues. So, for example, if someone wants password resets by email, that might make it more difficult to stay GDPR compliant without a huge amount of extra work.
Gotcha. You know, I should have, when we had those bugs earlier, I should have had Jedzia set us into like yellow alert. See, we can do that. We can change our alert status here. So
Yep.
I'm going to upgrade us to yellow alert for the moment. I don't know why. I'm
But
just
yeah,
trying to be.
on principle, it's a volunteer it's volunteers, so you never know when some. So, where was I? Sorry.
You were. Go ahead.
I was talking. I was talking about volunteers.
Yes.
It's a volunteer project. People take what they want, and they implement exactly that. And the maintainer is the one who's trying to keep it all together and motivate people that help to do stuff that is necessary, but maybe not as nice, or good looking, or fancy.
Gotcha.
Or do it myself, obviously.
So do you create sort of a guideline for, here's what I'm hoping to see, and so that they're able to kind of look and say, great, can I work on that? Or
Yes.
yeah, okay.
If you go to the GitHub link, you will actually see the issues. That is like tickets in a ticket system.
Gotcha. Very
And
nice.
people can just say they want that issue and do something. By the way, Book Dragon, a fandom is possible to be added through the documents. That is the documents button near the bottom right.
Oh, here.
That is
See.
random. That is pure text where you can add information about your fandom if you wanted to. Give it a name and have it referenced as well. It does know some fandoms, some larger ones by default. That is not something we added. That is something that Mistral brings baseline. But I can't guarantee that your fandom is in there.
Gotcha. What if it's based on books or something like Wings of Fire? My daughter loves those books. Good question.
I can't officially add Wings of Fire or any other universe, but you are free to add that a specific document or the list of documents that define your fandom or your daughter's fandom, that describes the world, make sure that the world fits. I am not entirely sure if it's good for young children, just for the record, because while it is banned from using anything that is 18 plus, it might still describe things a bit too vividly for young children.
Good disclaimer. So going back to the open source thing, then, since it is open source and you have different features that you list out, what if somebody was watching this VOD or somebody in chat was interested in participating? Is that something that's open for somebody to get into then, or
Yeah.
how does that process work?
Yeah, even for people that are not technical, because the fine-tuning, the training data is very, very easy to edit. It's similar to the character sheet that you just saw when you clicked on edit.
Mm-hmm.
It's about that complexity level that we're talking about for the training data. You have a key a double colon, and text. And that is pretty much all you need to understand to add training data, for example.
There you go. So if anybody's actually curious or interested in getting involved in the project in somehow, check that out as well with the whole GitHub links. And you could always reach out with questions on that.
Yeah.
Very cool. Go ahead.
We do have currently Docker, CSS, TypeScript, Python, and YAML as the technologies involved.
Cool. And the camera is moving on the screen, but I did find the button to mute the computer voice, so we don't hear Jadsia now. So she's not talking over us. So, cool, very cool. So basically,
combination.
If people have different backgrounds or different knowledge or skill sets, they can still contribute.
So combination was asking about the age that I would recommend. I would say teens. That is a similar level to what you have in teen novels, as regarding dangerous or verbosity of descriptions or detail of descriptions. It does not do anything more dangerous. And if it does, we have a huge bug. Because that should be prevented entirely.
Got it. The bard that is following me decided he's going to stay in the room I paid for at the inn. Didn't even ask. I didn't expect I would be sharing a room with a stranger in my adventure. That's good stuff.
That is hilarious, Ludum.
Right. Thank you for sharing that. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. So right now we do have limited training data. It takes a lot of time to generate useful amounts of it, because you need to write out every case manually. So maybe Ludomelite, you might want to write out an example where the bard does not stay with you, or at least asks. Because we noticed that about 2 to 3 examples already make a difference in behavior.
Very cool. Yeah, there's another developer that that I associate with through IGDA who had been developing a text-based adventure game as well, and it was a little more on the horror side, but I'd be curious to know like if he's encountered some of these same issues that you have and how they approached it. And I don't know from a development standpoint what things would be similar or different, but I'm definitely curious. It definitely seems like a process. Like the concept is relatively, like it's a relatively simple, excuse the word, I don't mean it like in a negatory way, but relatively simple concept. But then when you start looking at everything that goes into everything that could happen, everything, all these different potential, the sky's the limit with this. So it really creates a whole lot of like, okay, how do we steer it this direction? How do we manage this? How do we, so is that something that you've had to really kind of roadmap and figure out what things do we allow it to be full sandbox and what things do we want to try to direct? Has that been something you've had to think through, or?
So we are trying to leave it as sandboxy as possible. Because people want to play their stories as fast as
Yeah.
we can tell, and not a story that we created.
Yeah.
That is something that already exists, by the way, stories that someone created
Sure.
that you can play through with LLM support, and that is not quite what we are going for.
Yeah.
On the other hand, we are trying to make sure that we don't run into 18 plus territory
Yeah.
with things that are being generated. So far, we have been unable to generate output like that. But if we do, we need to make sure that it is fine-tuned and system prompted in a way to prevent output like that.
Yeah.
I'm actually thinking about adding another LLM as a kind of judge to filter the output, to check if
Gotcha.
the output is valid, because that would give some extra security. So right now, it is theoretically possible to jailbreak it in some way, shape, or form.
Gotcha.
Um,
And you know,
it
somebody will try.
someone will try for sure, and yeah, the only thing I can do about that is try to check what's coming out of the LLMs.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Very cool. Very cool. Psycho
Yeah,
Mermaid. I know several people that would try to jailbreak it. Yeah. Um,
yeah.
so I do want to
So
take a moment. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Yeah.
regarding the jailbreaking, there are specific rules in the LLM that will prevent it from doing harm as far as that is possible. But the Mistral AI one that's relatively free, which is a necessity when you come across things like orc tribes, for example, that might have violence at all. Because some of the LLMs that you find open source are so limited, they would jump out because there's violence
Mm,
mentioned. And that is a very, very difficult balancing act.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I can imagine it would be tricky. Yeah. Very tough. Yeah, that's is that would you say that's your biggest challenge is just trying to navigate the what's allowed and what's not line?
Yes,
Yeah, cool.
yes, it's a huge challenge because I'm also in Germany, and we have specific topics that are pretty much forbidden.
Oh
The,
wow.
um, by law.
Gotcha.
So I need to filter out things that would promote Hitler, for example.
Right. That and that brings up an interesting point is that the game could actually become regional where you might run into similar restrictions or like different restrictions but similar issues with other regions of the world where certain things are restricted and so you'd have to uh, with regions and localization that might become an issue. That's a whole nother can
Yep.
of worms.
Localization alone is a can of worms because we would need
Yeah.
to retrain all the models in or and refine tune, translate
Yeah.
all the fine tuning properly. And right now the estimate for that is already a couple months. If
Gotcha.
we would just try to cover the languages of the ones that contributed.
Gotcha. Wow. That's fascinating. All right, I do want to take a moment before it is getting late on us, but I do want to take a moment before we start to wrap things up and ask you the important question that we ask all of our guests, and that is, what's your favorite game to play? What do you really like playing that's out there these days? So, stepping outside of the dev mind.
Yeah, so right now I'm playing a lot of Crusader Kings 3. but my all-time favorite might just be Skyrim.
Skyrim.
Good
There
old
you go.
Skyrim.
Very popular these days. And in fact, I'll throw out there that if you are a fan of Skyrim or a fan of this guy right here, then he is also a live streamer. And so you can pop over and catch him playing Skyrim or maybe even working on this project. You've got a chance to catch all kinds of stuff. So pop on over, give him a follow on his Twitch channel as well. So, yeah. Absolutely. Don't forget the link in the About page so you can check out his profile. That'll connect you to the GitHub as well. And then do we need to drop the link in? Let's drop the link in again for this Wolfgang AI. I'm going to drop this here in chat. I don't know why it won't let me paste a link. I think it's blocked.
You could also try the share button on the right-hand side, by the way. That should help.
This one,
Right-hand side.
share. Got it.
And then copy link.
Copy link. There.
That
Okay.
might be easier. That should
Maybe.
work.
Let's try it. Paste. No, it's a Twitch thing. It's not. Twitch isn't letting me paste anything. It's weird. There we go. All right, I got it. Boom. Oh, and Abomination got it as well. There you go. You've got the link twice.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Boom. Thank you, Abomination. I should have known you were on it. Anyway, yeah, please check it out. We definitely would love to get you guys out there and trying the game and support this team that is working on it and the work that Bjorn is putting into this. I think it is really cool, very interesting and ambitious project. And like you say, just one of the things that ties up your time. I know what that's like. So, yeah, check it out, provide feedback, and help that process even within that. And I definitely want to thank everybody for tuning in and joining us. Bjorn, is there anything else that you want to be able to share before we close things out that you feel like, oh my gosh, we didn't even get to talk about this? I want to leave you that opportunity.
Yeah, two tiny things. Number one, have a great remainder of the weekend, everyone. And number two, make sure to guide other people with less experience if you find some time at all.
I love that. Guide other people with less experience. That's awesome. Definitely appreciate your support of our channel lately, and I hope we can return the favors. Everybody who's watching this in VOD, please just encourage you to throw your support his way. And yeah, and thank you so much for taking the time out to stay up all night and show up on a stream at 3:30 in the morning just to be able to chat with us,
Happy to do that.
Absolutely. All right. So, since we are all about supporting other devs, I hate to just sort of cut things off and drop everybody into nothingness. So, we're going to set up a quick raid so that we can show support to somebody else on our way out. As I get that set up, I do want to thank everybody so much for joining us. Truly appreciate your time and sharing it with us here for sure. Thank you, Bjorn. Thank you so much for being here. And I think in honor of a web-based stuff, let's throw it over to another web-based developer, Ashes of Owls, who's working on a video platform, and we can just yeah, do that. Anyway, thank you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful night, day, morning, afternoon, time zone.
Bye, everyone.